Art Table. Today we'll be drawing a surprise thing. So I'm not going to tell you what we're drawing, but you're going to find out when we're drawing it. So right now it's going to be a surprise one. So I'm going to take my brown, but you can use any color you want. And I am going to draw an oval. Now you can draw any shape, a box, or a square. It doesn't really matter, but it does matter that it's long. You can draw a rectangle either. I like drawing ovals. So then I'm going to add a neck, and I'm going to color the thing in. I'm going to try to stay in the lines as best as I can, because I want to show art that's not messy. I want to show my best work. So this is going to be the neck, and then up on the top, I'm going to make the head, and I'm going to color it in it. So the head is sort of like an oval, but it gets like a little tip when you come around, sort of like an egg, but a bit longer, like you're making a big egg. Next, for the feet, I'm going to go down, across, up. And I'm going to measure where it starts, down, across, up. It's okay if it's a little slanted because I'm going to cut off that part. And I'm going to do something with it when we're done. I think the thing is looking pretty good right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the details to it. And I might just use a pencil to make it look real. So, for the top, I'm going to do a mane. For the bottom, it's going to be a nice little tail. And if you're guessing a horse, you are so correct. It is a horse. So I'm going to the brown that I did for down here, I'm going to color in black, so I'm going to outline it in black, and then I'm going to color in the middle. It might be really hard to. You have to push down because I used a marker, and now I'm using a pencil. So, in art class that I go to, we play hard the marker, and you have to cover up your whole drawing with it. So you might have done that at your art class with a black marker and had to cover up all your marker so that you can't see it and it looks like real art. Next, oh, I forgot the eye. Then they are going to cut off the nose part and color it in black. And that's going to be the nose. And then you're going to take a gray, maybe color two little nostrils. Now, you can't really see the nostrils that I did, so I am going to use a crayon of any choice. I think I might do white, and I'm going to gently make it white. I couldn't use white over brown. It would be messy because it was marker. But if you use this white over my pencil, it can be white right here. And it doesn't even look like the paper. That's because this is an oil pastel. Next, I'm just going to rub that so it stays in. I might want to outline it. So I'm going to take my pencil and outline the nose. And then if you want to, you can be extra careful and add two little dots of black to make the nostrils. Now I'm going to touch up a bit of anything with oil pastels to make it look real, but you don't have to. If you don't have oil pastels and you want to do this, use crayon. Anything can really work. I am using oil pastels because that's what's in my thing, and I don't want to take time getting something else. So now that I have my horse, I might want to name it and I might not. I already have a name for mine, but I don't think I'm going to write it because I'm going to get to the other things. So around the horse, I was thinking we can make a few more horses into a herd. I think that would take too long though, so I'm gonna make some grass. I'm gonna have a nice straight line out of it. I'm gonna just spread my crayon or oil pastel across. Now, if you don't have a crayon that's peeled, you can always pause the video and gently unwrap it. Now, if you're unwrapping it, don't unwrap it too hard or you might break the crayon. Just like if you press too hard on a crayon, it breaks. If like you're pulling it really hard and grabbing on and pinching it, you can pull the crayon apart. Because crayons are not that strong. Okay, now that I'm done with the grass, I might want to do the sky. So I'm going to take another oil pastel and I'm going to I'm going on top of my horse because the oil pastel is only going to stick where the marker isn't. I learned that in one art class that I did. The oil pastel is only going to stick where the marker isn't. So I'm going to right through my horse. And it still looks like a horse. It actually looks more like a hearse when you do that. So I'm going right through my horse. I'm acting like it's not even there. And the reason why I didn't do this first is because a marker doesn't go where there's oil pastels. And it will make the paper wet and crumbly. So if you made a mistake by doing it first, if you knew what we were going to draw, you can start over or just keep going and maybe make another one. And then try it again. Now, see how this got blue? I'm going to take my white oil pastel back and color over it. White can go through anything because white is really something that can go through things. It can go through really anything. It can go through black even. Most things comes in white, like paper and stuff, but the color I like about white is anything can go over or white can go on top of anything. I used marker and I went right over it. It made it so easier to do it. Now, you might want to make it cloudy, you might not. I'm going to take a sun, a yellow crayon. I'm going to wipe it across to make a sun. I'm going to take the suns from the sky. I'm going to put it on my picture. So you might be thinking, why am I coloring the corners, not coloring a big circle? I'm going to make it look like it's coming, the sun. Now I'm going to put this one down and take my orange crayon. I'm going to go littler lines across to make it look like it's extra heat. It's a hot sunny day. Now, you might be thinking, why am I adding clouds? Well, on sunny days there can be clouds. So I'm going to take my white crayon and I'm going to go right over. You might not see it a lot because it's blue, but I'm going to take my blue pencil and I sharpen it. And I go over it, it might work. And now, I'm going to take this, I'm going to try. It does work. Now, it sort of works over pencil. Not really. So I'm not going to add colors, but it does sort of work. Maybe if you're using another color. Because I tried it going over, it doesn't really work with blue. Not dark blue, not light blue, not baby blue, it won't work. So that was the end of our video. But come back next time for more Tessa's Art Tables. Bye, see you later.